Hey Libra, welcome to your weekly reading for January 14th through the 20th. This is going to be a general reading for the week ahead, all areas of life. I'm going to pull one card for love. If you want a more detailed love reading, check out the love reading for Leo, which is already posted. I'll have a link in the description. And since you all voted for it very, very loudly, I heard you loud and clear, I'm going to do a mid-month love update in a couple of days. So subscribe, hit notification, and when that video and the next pick a card gets posted, you will get a notice. All right, my dears, what is happening for our lovely Libras? This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Sun, Moon, and Rising Libra. What is coming up for Libra in the week ahead? All right. Here's your Monday, Tuesday. Here's your Wednesday, Thursday. Your Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then, of course, a card for love. Alrighty. Five of Water, Libra. So you're not super happy about the way certain things are turning out in your life. You may have taken a certain gamble and you may be regretting the results of that gamble at this point. Maybe you walked away from a person you're wishing you hadn't walked away from. Maybe you gave up one job for another and you're not entirely thrilled with how it's, turned out. But the message with Five of Water is basically that all is not lost, okay? Typically, when we see it in other tarot decks, you will see 5 cups and 3 are spilled and 2 are still good. So focus on the 2 that you have and the other 3 will fill up in time. Things don't happen by accident. Things happen for a reason, and you're just going to have to trust this part of your journey. Whatever is happening in the beginning of the week where you're not super thrilled about it, know and understand this is temporary and that it is going to improve. It is going to get better. For some of you, Five of Water could be a card having to do where just I'm feeling intuitively somebody's drinking too much. Somebody's drinking too much. Maybe it's you. Maybe you've been kind of hitting the bottle because you've been stressed out and you've had a lot going on, and maybe you're like wondering, do I have a drinking problem? Some of you are maybe trying to ease up on drinking just to see if you can stop on your own. Some of you might be dealing with somebody who's drinking too much. Maybe you're not the drinker, Libra, but maybe you're dealing with somebody who's drinking, and so maybe their drinking is beginning to become a bit of an obstacle for you, right? Like they might be, their problems might be spilling over into your life, and so some of you are having to figure out how to best move forward with the situation, how to best kind of maneuver through this. But I do feel like somebody is doing some drinking for some of you, and it might be complicating situations. Your card for Wednesday and Thursday is Seven of Air. This card keeps coming up. You saw me shuffle. You saw me shuffle like crazy. And for the last few signs, not only has it come up, it's come up dab smack in the middle right here. Okay, it's come up several times, and I think the reason why it's come up for so many of the different signs right in the middle of the week is because of that new moon energy we're all kind of feeling it right now. That new moon we had was a very powerful one. It was a very significant one about manifesting, and it was followed by a partial solar eclipse. And so this eclipse energy, we're also coming into another lunar eclipse in the next week. It extends that new moon energy for 6 months, okay? So there's a lot of really powerful energy happening right now. And as we are coming into trying to manifest these new things, some of us are trying to come up with creative ways of solving problems. Some of you have to leave a situation and you're looking for, I don't want to say a sneaky way of doing it, but you're looking for a quiet way to do it in a way where you're not going to have anybody catching you leave. Maybe it's like a work situation where you're applying to other jobs and you're going on interviews, but you're trying to do it in a way because you don't want them to know that you're looking for a job. Maybe for some of you, it's a relationship or a living situation where you're going to have to leave. And maybe you're leaving because somebody's drinking too much. And so you're having to do it in a very sneaky way because you have to leave without getting caught. But this is all about the new life that you're trying to manifest. A lot of us are taking really big steps right now. And I would even dare to say leaps of faith. And so that's going to require some kind of like watching where we're stepping or watching how we're doing this. And that could be an energy that comes in with 7 of air or 7 of swords, is just kind of like having to step through something very carefully. For some of you, it could be somebody's like, you know, spying on you through social media, or you're snooping on somebody through social media. It could be family or friends like getting in your business as you're going through these changes. And so if that's happening for some of you, just be cautious on what you're posting online and make sure that you're double checking your settings, you know, what people can see and what people can't see, all that good stuff. You know, just do what you can to set up your own little barriers, your own little borders. Your card for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is Empress. Okay, this is really powerful energy. This is beautiful, loving energy, very independent energy. So when I see the Empress, I think of somebody who's creating a lot of new things in their life in terms of stability and independence. So it could be by way of like starting some kind of business or getting really firmly established in your career. But to me, I see Empress and I think of just, you know, just life, warmth, love, just attractiveness, that very strong divine feminine energy, that nurturing, that sensuality, but yet very powerful, very strong, and very independent. So some of you are coming into this energy. Some of you are dealing with someone who's in this energy. Some of you might have a very significant soulmate who's in that energy. And some of you may have walked away from an Empress and you're snooping around trying to get your way back in with them. Or vice versa, Libra. Maybe you are the Empress and somebody stepped away from you and they're trying to sneak around and come back into getting you. And like I said, this isn't necessarily just about love. This could be in a work situation. This could be in a friendship. This could be where somehow somebody let you go and they're trying to get you back. I know I've had certain jobs where I've quit and I've left like 5 or 6 times and I kept getting pulled back in. They would call me and they'd sweet talk me into going back. I've had that happen. Maybe some of you are dealing with that kind of a cycle in a work situation. You know, it's just, but I think Libra, for the majority, most of you, you're just wanting to feel this. You're wanting to feel like there's a magic in life, and you're wanting to feel an independence and a creativity and an inspiration, and you're wanting to come out of that disappointed 5 of water energy, and you're wanting just to feel life and just new life and breath and joy. And so this is something that you're manifesting at this time. Your card for love for the week, Libra. Oh gosh, this is another one that keeps popping up. All right, so when the Hangman comes up, and I've said this in a lot of the other videos, and I say it every time it comes up in my readings, for me, the Hangman is the universal timeout card. Like the universe has put you on a timeout, not because you've been naughty, not because you've been bad and you're being disciplined, but time out just to kind of reevaluate a situation. So you might be very tempted to make a big step in your love life at this time, Libra, and so the Hangman might be saying, wait a minute now, wait a minute, maybe plan or replan or take a second look at what you're planning to do. Maybe something about the plan needs to be tweaked or changed. Maybe right now might not be the best timing. Maybe there's things within yourself that need to be fixed or need to be changed. Or maybe your approach needs to be, you know, looked at. For those of you who are single, you might be like, oh my goodness, when am I going to be in a relationship? The Hangman is saying, look, take some time to really think about what you're manifesting, really think about what you're calling in, really think about what you want. And you might be like, well, I already know what I want. I've already asked for it. I've already prayed for it. I've already said it. But there might be something that's not quite specific enough. And the universe is like, look, we heard your order. We received it. We're getting ready to send it out to you. But you need to double check it. You need to double check it. It's like walking into a restaurant and saying, I would like a salad. And you're thinking of a lovely, delicious, light, healthy garden salad, right? And the waiter may come back with like a Cobb salad or a chef salad, and it's got all kinds of cut up, meats and cheese and mayonnaise dressing and really, really heavy. And you're like, this is not what I asked for. Well, you asked for a salad and you got a salad. There's a billion kinds of salad. You maybe need to kind of be a little bit more specific on what you're putting out there, and that's why you have the hangman energy, okay? Because the universe is like, look, we're not about to bring you out 10 different kinds of salad. Let's speed it up here. Let's make it happen faster. Get clear on what you want and set that intention out there so that it can come to you more quickly. So that's how I could maybe put this card in a nutshell. Again, check out the love reading that's already up there for Libra. The mid-month updates coming up. Keep an eye out for that. Check out your moon sign and rising sign videos. That will give you more info. You may need a private reading, which I'm more than happy to do. Guys, I'm announcing a giveaway to thank you all for 20,000 subs. I'm very excited to be there. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So keep an eye out. That announcement will go in the community posts. And thank you guys. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing. Thank you for being a part of my journey. Thank you for letting me be part of yours. Till next week, my friends.